Welcome in, Renegades. And I don't know why I'm in a good mood. I think it's because I have a plan that I started in crypto. Some things happened over the last few days that are completely changing my entire life and is testing my resolve. Now, this is the second time that this has happened to me. I don't know if I told you guys this story. You know that I was sick. So I had about 2,000 ICP at one point. I was doing really good. I was making content, just buying ICP, earning ICP, getting it up there. I had about 2,000 ICP at one point. I got really deathly ill for, I don't know, 6 months, and I couldn't work at all. It wasn't like I could just, oh, I lost my job, I can get another job. I was deathly ill, and I had to use about 1,000 of that ICP, probably about 850 to be exact, of my 2,000 ICP in order to stay afloat for that 6 months, right? And so this time, what happened, I was delivering DoorDash. It was my final delivery that I had to make, and I was driving south on this road in the turn lane with a green arrow, and when I went to make the turn, this lady ran the red light and smashed into the front of my car, knocking my tire into my suspension, breaking the axle. I was barely able to get my car off the road. I was this close from a head-on collision with her, which would have been way worse. If I wasn't turning so slow, she would have hit the side of my car, and then that force of her momentum and me going this way, it would have been way, way worse. I ended up hitting the back of her wheel well, knocking her wheel off and knocked my tire into the front. I drive for a living. Like I said, I was doing DoorDash deliveries, but this time is different. I'm going to show you why. Do I plan on selling my ICP? Absolutely not. It's unlocked. But I mean, it's always like, you know, I can earn $750 from now until, you know, the first when I got to pay my rent and stuff. So my plan, you know, it's her fault. So I'm hoping to get a rental car and get my car repaired and that stuff. My neck is a little stiff, but I'm all right. She was okay. The first thing I asked her, are you okay? She's like, was my light red? She asked. And I was like, I had the green arrow. So if you're going straight on the opposite way of me, I wasn't able to look behind me. But yes, your light was red, lady. If I have the green arrow, and there was other cars in this lane stopped, so she just went past. But anyway, so now I have to reevaluate everything. I was going to work at Domino's when I first got here. They only paid $14.75 an hour, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I make like 20 to 25 with DoorDash an hour, so I'm like, I can live pretty comfortably. Now that changed. I was also going to work at Amazon when I got here, but they only paid $18.75. And again, I have to work their hours and not my own. So Amazon, it's weird. The same day that this wreck happened, about 3 hours before this wreck happened, Amazon sent me a text saying they'd offer me $20.75 an hour, which is $2 more than what they were offering before. So I have an interview with Amazon tomorrow. I'm not sick this time. Things came up. Life happens sometimes, and you always have to plan for that and have a backup. I've always had a backup for DoorDash. DoorDash was just the thing that I did because I could work when I wanted. I can do my content when I need to. I can do grant proposals. I can do everything that I need to. And I made this mistake before. You know, I should have tried to figure out a way to not spend my crypto. And if I'm going to succeed and make it here, and this is my test, guys. So if you look at the thumbnail, this is my life. I spent a lot of time on this thumbnail, and basically one side of it is where I am going to end up. That is my future. That is my destiny. That's what I'm destined. It isn't just about money. It's becoming free from having to work for a 9-to-5 job, becoming financially independent and being able to help people because I have the money to do that. And then on this side is life, right? You know, you're working towards becoming financially independent, and then a meteor drops out of the sky and crashes into you, and then you're sitting there with your pockets held up. And that's my life. I'm one of those people who does absolutely the best and the worst at the exact same time, because I'm doing really good. I'm not doing bad things in my life, so I don't really have a lot of, you know, karma, like for that or whatever, or reap what you sow in the Bible. I don't have a lot of that, but the world understands my position in the world as a poor person and wants to keep me that way. Or it's a test, not that the world wants to keep me that way, but it's a test to see, do I deserve to have this kind of success? And do I have what it takes to make it from one point to the other? And I've already been tested once, almost with my life and all my money. And this time I wasn't injured. The other lady wasn't injured. So I'm not going to make the mistake. That's the whole point of this video. Don't make that mistake. If something comes up and you're in crypto, always have another backup plan. If that doesn't work, then maybe you sell your crypto if you have no choice. But I would do anything that it takes not to do that again. So yeah, anyways, our last video, I love this when this happens. We're going to start moving up in the market very soon. As you see, Bitcoin has recovered to 66,000. ICP is up about 8% today. The entire market is looking green. We're going to look at Ethereum. I did forget in the last video to look at Ethereum in about 2020. We're going to do that. But guys, I'm just here to give you hope. Life will beat you down. That's how you know you're on your way to success. If life leaves you alone and doesn't punish you when you're trying to do something good, you're probably doing it the evil way. It seems like when you try to do things the right way, you get tested. Your resolve gets tested. Your finances get tested. Sometimes your health gets tested. But we're in this for the long haul. I'm going to be submitting a grant proposal for our project again. I don't know if it's going to go through, but that's our final Yahoo for GTR. And if we can get that to go through, we have a long-term sustainable project. So let's get into this. We're going to do some fun stuff tonight. I'm going to try out something new. I don't know if it's going to work, guys. It might not even work. We're going to try to do Bob.fun. Somebody told me a different way to top up. So that's what I'm saying. It might not work, but we'll get into that in a minute. Let's go into some news first. My good buddy Agito Val, one of the most world-renowned artists that is on the ICP blockchain. Shout out to Agito. Thank you for everything you've done. Your projects are amazing. He's brought NFTs into art galleries. He is bridging the gap from the real-world assets to NFTs in the places where these artists thrive, in these art museums. So he has a giveaway, it looks like. He said, "Good morning, good news, Chain Fusion Chads. I minted 100 Steph NB art pixels at launch, and I'm giving 90 of them away to the most based Journey to Chain Fusion collectors. In order to qualify, you must have 2 or more Journey to Chain Fusion ordinals. Send me proof to my DM alongside your Bitcoin Bionic address. This is limited to 90 people max." He said he's going to keep 10 for himself, first come, first serve. So if you have these Journey to Chain Fusion NFTs, go, if you have 2 of them, go and pick up one of these Stephen B. Fixels. Okay, just to let you know. Okay, I guess we're getting into Bob.fun now. So it looks like Bob wants to make a meme coin launchpad, which is very good because we need more launchpads. I think they need to make more regular token launchpads. I think, Bob, that would be good to consider just a normal launchpad, but a meme coin launchpad, sure. We'll take it. That's pretty good too, actually. And, you know, pump.fun. That sounds really cool. Now, this is Bob.fun, right? Let me just log in here really quick. Log up in here. I thought I was logged in, but I guess I'm not. Okay, so basically, if you don't have any money in here, I already made a video on how to put money in there. You can go watch my other Bob video. It has the Kong swap thumbnail on it. But if you've already mined, so what we are doing today is we're going to show you how to top up your rig, your mining rig. Basically, that's what you're going to be doing. So you go into mining after you've already mined. You already set up a miner. And so down here, canister ID, block mined, last round cycles burnt, and then how many cycles. So basically, you're going to want to copy this canister ID. Okay, you copy that. And I don't know if this works. Someone told me to do it this way, so we're going to try it. I think I'm going to send like, I don't know how much I can send over here. I don't know if I should send it all. I'll probably send like $5 first just to see if it works. So this is ICP Swap. You guys are with me, right? Okay, you're with me. So this is ICP Swap, and you're going to want to go to your wallet, which is up here, after you connect your stuff. And then you're going to want to go down and you're going to want to find XTC. So I have 16.7 XTC. So let's just send 5. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to top up, and then I'm going to enter that canister ID of my canister over there. And then I'm going to enter, let's just say 5, so I can, see if it works. I don't know if I'm supposed to send them all over there at once, but we're going to do this. I know I have to pay a fee twice, but you go to ICP Swap, like I said, hook your wallet up, go to XTC, top up. We'll see if this works. Looks like you got to sign or reject with Stoic Wallet. Sign that. Top up successful. So it looks like it's pretty easy to do. Yeah, I mean, I got some EXE over here, which is a meme coin. I got a little bit of MAGA. Dang, I got almost 10 bucks in MAGA with only 2 of them. Dang. And then I got 150 Bob tokens, which is worth about, 17 bucks. So let's go back over to Bob.fun. Then let's, maybe see what's going on here. See if it worked. Maybe I was supposed to do them all. I don't know. So, yep, 5. Yep, I got 5 over here. So it did work. So you could top up over here. But if you really want to make sure, and I think the reason you could do this is to make sure this is a legitimate canister. So this is a good way to verify Bob. This way you can actually see if this is a real canister and they're not doing something shady behind the scenes because it's not open source. So you can make sure that you can use this canister. It's a real canister. So they're not using one major canister to hold everything and just making fake canisters. So this is legit. This tells you the site is legitimate. What they're doing is legit. And let's send the rest of these on over now. Let's top this up again now that we know it works, because I always do a little bit of a test first, because if I lose 5, it's better than losing all of it, right? So there it goes. You go to Stoic Wallet, you sign that transaction, and we're good to go. So we just topped up about 16 XTC in cycles, which is about $22, which is roughly 2.5 ICP or so. That we have in there now. And now I can actually start running this. So it would just go over to home real quick, back to mining, and then check out our full cycles now. Okay, so we have 16 cycles here. So now, let's see, I want to be burning a massive amount of cycles per day. So, I mean, I was told to basically do it all, because the sweet spot, I don't even know if I'll hit one from 16. The sweet spot is somewhere between 25 cycles, teracycles, and 40. I've noticed a lot of people hitting between 25 and 40. So what we're going to do is just add all 16.72 right here. We're just going to do all of it for one day. And then boom. So in one day, it's going to burn 16 trillion cycles. Okay, 16.72 trillion. Let's make sure it goes through. And I don't know if I'll hit a block, but if I do, it's 600 Bob. It'll pay for all the cycles. So I think it's a pretty good little gamble, just to see if I can hit one with 16 trillion, or if it has to be above 25 trillion, no matter what. Well, while this loads, let's move on. I'll come back to this later. Should be able to move that up. Yeah, 2.1. Here, let's just try that. Let's just do 16 then. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Okay. So this is pretty interesting. I saw this, and this is someone I've never seen before. VIX Trades. I don't even know how many subs. Only 74 followers. So this isn't a big influencer, but this is big news. Thank you, VIX, for this information. He says ICP is cheaper, more reliable, and scalable compared to any other cloud service. The data just shows it. As simple as that. The cloud computing industry has an average growth of 22% per year, and blockchain technology growth is 44% per year. ICP is the best Web3 and decentralized option in the market with organic usage growth. It will be the best performing altcoin, which will be at least the top 10 performing token for 2025. Now, look at this. Internet computer versus AWS. Now, data transfer for internet computer, Amazon Web Services, data in cost. $9.56 per gigabyte per year, I believe, or just in, I don't know if that's per year, just in, I don't know if that's per year, but we'll just say it is. I think it's 5 gigs per year, $5 per 1 gigabyte per year. So this might be different, the data in. But anyway, data in, $9.56 per gigabyte. Amazon is free. So that might seem good, right? But wait till we get to the bottom. So data out costs, well, this is, fractions of a penny per gigabyte. So it costs money to store your data, but it costs hardly anything to bring it out because it's basically free gas fees, right? So you're only going to pay very, 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 very small fees. And this is 0.7 cents per gigabyte, it looks like. And in cost for 1 terabyte of data, 9,560. This is free. Out cost for 1 terabyte, $273, 70,000. So total cost for 1 terabyte, less than $10,000 for ICP. It is $70,000 for Amazon Web Services, 7 times cheaper than AWS and more secure and decentralized. You can never get turned off. It's just the best. So it looks like ICPSwap has some news. It looks like they've integrated DEX Screener's chart directly into ICPSwap. The ICPSwap Pro version is already updated, and we're fine-tuning the info section. Expected to be completed in 2 to 3 days, now you can explore detailed price charts, view token prices in USD, and trading data for all your favorite tokens right on ICPSwap. Dive deeper into the market trends and make smarter trading decisions with ease. Meanwhile, our devs are also exploring the advanced version of TradingView at ICPSwap. We are always striving to bring you a better trading experience. Check it out on ICPSwap.com/pro /swap/pro. So let's check it out. Check it out. ICPSwap Pro. I think we were already on here probably. Let's go to info. Where is it? So it looks like, okay, hot tokens right here. ICPSwap, my transactions, my positions. Okay. I don't know, man. Not 100% sure where these charts are. Where are these charts? Let's try that. No. Okay, back over here. This is where it used to be. Swap. I don't think they have it. They moved it, and I don't know where it is. So they need a little bit better directions than that. Yeah, top pools. They even got rid of the token thing here. So ICPSwap, come on, man, please get it together a little bit. Yeah, we're not doing that. I had a real hard time navigating ICPSwap earlier. I love this is my favorite decentralized exchange, but they kind of screwed it up, and I don't know even where CK Bridge earn liquidity. So where are the charts? What did you do with the charts? Yeah. It's really irritating when people do stuff like that. Check it out right here, huh? Check it out right here. Are we really checking it out right here or not? I mean, geez. Yeah, there's not, all it is my transactions. Okay, so where's the chart? Chart. Chart. Yeah, I don't know what they did with the charts, guys. So let's just see. Maybe I could do it here. ICS. Maybe it's right here. Nope. Okay, hold on. Are you gonna? Nope. It's just gonna show that. Okay, yeah, we're done. I'll try to figure it out later, but I don't know. I just don't like it when. I mean, it shows the same exact screen, but instead of having the chart, it has the swaps. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on there, but whatever, dude. Anyway, let's get into the charts. 80 million in volume. This is looking really, really good. 85%. Are you guys even with me? Okay. 85% up from yesterday. 1.97% volume. Market cap is up. We are looking pretty good. We're almost back up to that $100 million. I told you once we got to this 40, guys, everything that I've told you from my analysis of the market, it isn't like I have a crystal ball. I do this almost every single day. I've looked at the ICP charts for over 3 years, and I know when we're getting ready to move to the upside. When we have $40 million in volume, then we start raising that volume. We're going to start pumping after that when the market recovers. And as you know, Bitcoin has recovered. So we're going to see a really good end to this August. As you see, we are in an uptrend now. We have had higher highs, higher lows, more volume. Things are starting to move up. If you look, this volume is gradually increasing. Things are looking especially bullish in the charts. Now, again, if we look at this weekly, this is telling us we have enough volume to move up, and we can move up in a massive way because we are above this 14-week moving average of volume, especially going from 40 million to 80 million, testing this 14-week EMA, which means we have enough volume that we could keep going all the way up until this point right here at least, which is going to bring us somewhere around this, $10, $11 range. And then we will test and see if we can't break that range. If we keep the volume above this and can break this point, then we're going to continue to go upwards. Now we are, it looks like bearish on the EMA 9. So the last 9 weeks, which I guess since we broke below the EMA 9 at 833, is that 833? So we are testing this right now. If we can stay above $8.33, then we are going to continue moving to the upside, and we're going to have a really good to the end of this October. If Bitcoin doesn't just go to 68,000 and back to 58,000, then it's going to dump the whole market, right? Let's just get rid of everything here. We have a nice ascending triangle, this big ascending triangle coming all the way back here, which means continuation pattern to the upside. So if we can get to that $10 area, we are going to continue to move up to that $13 range, hopefully before the end of October. We have enough volume to keep moving massively to the upside. We just broke this EMA 9 on the weekly. Now, if we go to the daily, it looks like we are still bearish. We're waiting for the confirmation of the reversal, which we just seen one candle break above this EMA 9 on the daily, and then this as confirmation. So we're going to start to see, well, Bitcoin's moving pretty good right now. So we're not going to see it turn as quick. We're going to need ICP to start outperforming Bitcoin. Bitcoin is outperforming ICP, even though we're moving up. So this hasn't turned red yet, which is what we want to see, which means Bitcoin is moving less than ICP. When it's green, Bitcoin is moving more than ICP. So this is the indicator that I created. I coded the very thing with Pine script. And so it looks like we got enough volume to break out of this long-term downtrend of volume. We got some volume on a daily. This is looking extremely bullish to me. I do see a nice little possible inverse head and shoulders right here. We could have a nice inverse head and shoulders. Let's see, how am I going to even do this? Ooh, dang, we already had it. So we already had it. Let's see if we went to the top. Dang, I wish I would have seen this. I think I did. This is what I said before, guys. This was the inverse head and shoulders that I told you about. 100% this is the inverse head and shoulders I told you about. So look, let's see if it played out at all like it should have. So it says we are going to go up to 862. So that would be the top of the inverse head and shoulders. So right here, 862, we tested 841. Okay, 841, let's see here, 842, yeah. So we almost went up exactly to my price target right here, which is the top of this ascending triangle. Look at it hit the exact top of this ascending triangle. So we're gonna go test this 860, it looks like. Everything is looking pretty bullish here, this ascending triangle. We also have a falling wedge pattern as well, which could bring us to the top of this wedge at $9. So we could really start to see a move to the upside. We have this nice falling wedge breakout. We have this inverse head and shoulder breakout with a target of 862. We are breaking above this Bitcoin reversal, above this EMA 9, which is very bullish. Now let's see if we're good on the 21. We're only cool if we're good on the 21. If we're not good on the 21, that just means we're short-term bullish right now. That doesn't mean the market has completely, and yes, so we are. This looks really good. We're still in a downtrend compared to Bitcoin, but we have broken out of this falling wedge in a massive way, this inverse head and shoulders. Things are looking good. The EMA 21, we're above this EMA, which means that's going to be our support now. We broke up and we have confirmed this as support. We do need to see, by tomorrow, since we just got a new candle today, if this is going to close above that. But if we go to the 4-hour, you can see the red. Now we have started to turn bullish compared to Bitcoin. So this red means that we are outperforming Bitcoin in the last 4 hours. It means ICP is moving up compared to Bitcoin. And as you see, we are getting this nice ascending triangle right here on the 4-hour to lead us to this one on the daily and the weekly. So if we go right here, we have a nice upward trending support line, and we have a horizontal resistance line, which is an ascending triangle, which is a continuation pattern to the upside. And you really are going to want to watch this. Okay, so if we can continue to stay above $8.24 and ride this up, breakout of 840-ish, like we're testing the breakout right now, 840, come up here and confirm that we're good, then we can kind of ride this upward trending support line up to this. So if we take this out, we could actually ride this all the way up, kind of bounce up in this area because they respect these lines. Look at how it respects this line. It hit it once, hit it twice, and then we're going to be testing it possibly for a third time or breaking this line. As you see, we tested it once, tested it twice, third time we broke out. So the third time that we touch it, if it doesn't break out, that is support. If it breaks down, that means they just sledgehammered it until it broke. So it's the same thing. We're kind of, hoping we get more volume or continuous volume in the market. This is looking really good. It's bullish. I'm bullish right now, just like I was in the last video. And on the hour, we are absolutely outperforming Bitcoin in the last hour. Bitcoin is still doing pretty good, but it looks like we've tested this line. You can see with the smaller time frames, they won't have those wicks like this one. So it closed above here on the hour. We broke that. We lost it as support because it didn't confirm above there. And now we are testing it again on this line. So if we can break this, that's a lot of, touch points. So if we can get above this, I see it confirming this area as support. If anything, going back down just to touch this and then back up to the 862 is where I see us heading next, unless we get some kind of rollover. But this looks to me like the bulls and the bears are fighting, and if the bulls just can get above certain resistance levels, confirm this as support, I think they will outperform the bulls in the short term and then start turning these longer time frames bullish. If we can continue being bullish on the 1 hour, the 4 hour is going to turn bullish as well. So we need to see 862. That's what I'm hoping we see, 862. But if we can at least confirm right here at 840, then we're good. Then we're going to continue moving to the upside. This is all continuation. Inverse head and shoulders. Things are looking bullish. So let's look at the CFGI just to see if maybe I'm wrong in the short term. CFGI 4 hour is very positive in volume. I agree 100%. Impulse positive, technical positive, of course. Very positive volatility, order book very positive. The whales are neutral right now because they're waiting to see, is Bitcoin going to just nut slap us again? are they going to wreck us out? So the whales, they have a lot of money, so they got to be a lot more careful when entering into the market. And that's not what I want to see on the 4 hour. At least it's not negative. Neutral is okay, because that means they could be moving at any minute. So I will take neutral, but as you see, the market is greedy, which means the market's doing really good. Most of the technicals are positive compared to negative. So what it does, it calculates very positive, 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 neutral, positive, negative, neutral, and then averages it out of 100%. And then you get this fear or greed. And we're in the greed right now because the market is starting to recover. And this is internet computer, not Bitcoin. So on the daily, I think we're going to be really, really positive. Wow, the whales are negative. And I have seen that ICP wasn't really moving too much today. So this is why we haven't seen a $9 and $10 ICP. But those are the because there's a lot of bearish whales. So what we are seeing is the bullish whales coming in. So the bearish whales held the price down for most of the day. We saw ICP at 780 when most cryptos were going up. Okay, so the bearish whales had control. And I can show you this exact moment where this happened. I believe it's on the 1 hour right here. So this is the moment where the bears came in and they tried to say, nah, we're bearish right now. We're going to put ICP, down here. Even earlier today, I think it was over here actually, sorry, when we were at $7 and something. Yeah, $7.90. So the bears kept us down right here. And then the bulls stepped in, brought us above this. And then the bears tried to wreck it down. The bulls said, nope. And then the bears did it again. So that's why it's bearish on the daily for the whales. It's negative because the negative whales were trying to suppress the price on the daily. Then the bullish whales came in right here. And this is why they're neutral now, because, 50% of the whales are bullish, 50% of the whales are bearish, and they're fighting for position so that we can either go up. And I don't know why those other ones are trying to hold us down. But anyway, it is what it is. And then on this 1 hour, we can really see, looks like we're positive here. Volume, it looks like the volume has started to get some sell volume. As you see, we're seeing a little bit of sell volume because these bears came in and started selling off at a stupid little price. So I'm going to do some price targets. We're going to call it a video. So I want to do it on the daily, though, not the weekly, because I think this is going to happen before, October 31st. I'm just going to tell you right here. Where are we? So October 31st. Okay, that's November, October 31st. We're going to be right up here. So I'm going to mark this for the 31st. We're going to be from 10 to 13. So I'm just going to mark 10, and then I'm going to mark 13. Because this is my evaluation. You can call it a prediction. I don't have a crystal ball. This is my evaluation. If we go and we just kind of look at the past, we can see that this is a massive area between 10. Look at these lines in here. This is why I'm saying we're going to go between 10 and 13. Look at all of that liquidity in this area right here. Look at it bounce and respect these lines perfectly right here with a little bit of liquidity above and then a downtrend here. So guys, we are getting ready to go into this zone between $10 and $13 by October 31st. We're going to see this area, I believe, before November. Things are starting to heat up in the market. So I'd be watching that. I don't really see any downside, guys. 780 is a real good area of support. I mean, I'll show you the downside at about 690. 693, just in case some, magically, insane happens. But yeah, and I'm looking at this 1069 area. I'm looking heavily at this 1159 area. These are the areas that I'm going to be watching. And if we go and we put the Fibonacci retracement just to check my work, if you guys want to check my work, if you want to check my work, you can just see that each one of these levels right here is the main level going to be between $10 and $13. The 0786, the most important level right here where they take profit, And that is sitting right here at 11.17 in that area that I told you. The 0786 is where the whales take profit. They're going to also be taking profit somewhere around this $10 area. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be a little bit rough getting above this 10 to this $13 area. But I think that's where the whales are going to start taking profits after they, take short-term profits since the market's been down. They're probably in some leverage trades, so that they're taking profit at 840 on their leverage trades. And then we can have the market start to move up again after they make their millions, guys. Their millions in leverage trading. It's good. Guys, I've been doing this TA thing for a long time, and I almost stopped doing TA for a while because I sucked at it. I would just find like a pattern here and there, but I'm good at it now. I use TA to make myself money in futures trading, but my whole point of making this channel, I could do that all on my own without a YouTube channel. I want to teach people how to have the couth. It's about mindset, okay? You got to have a plan. You got to be intelligent. You understand its finances, but you need the couth. You need the moxie. You need something deep down inside of you that makes you stronger than 95% of the people out there, that when these psychological dumps happen, when these prolonged just sideways moves of 4 months where you're just losing money or not making money, your money's just sitting there, it takes guts. It takes just dedication, and I'm dedicated to the community because I believe that you guys have the intelligence. I believe you have the willpower, and I believe that if you have somebody like me leading you and showing you that I'm not going to fall, the world can send as many red light cars at me as it wants. The world can almost kill me and take me out, try to take all my money. It's not going to work. I was built for this. I'm built for stress. I'm built to rise from the ashes. That's what a renegade does. And if you're a renegade, you know. So let's take some questions. We're done. Guy, I'm hyped, guys. Like I am. Life testing me right now. It's testing me, but it ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna beat me. Cheaper to buy, Bob. Yeah, someone gave me that XTC though. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I was like, let's just make a little video about it on there. We'll see if I make some. It was free to me. Someone gave it to me. It's like, try Bob. I was like, I already tried it before. I'll try it again. No. ICP is $11.55 in Canada, but it is cheaper to buy Bob. And as you see, I have some Bob too. Oh, my guy Aussie's here. Damn. Okay, nice. I love my guy here from Australia, bro. He's probably one of the nicest people I've ever had DM me. He's always just lifting me up and like praising me. Like I don't deserve that, but I appreciate it, right? Oh, you have $2 in Melbourne. I didn't know you had kids, bro. Right on. Dad crew. Got the dad crew in the house. Belaine, Pennsylvania. Okay. Amen right here, brother. If you trust in God, your ICP will definitely be your future. I don't trust in ICP. I trust in God, and I think ICP is the best technology. And it's the thing of the world, right? Thinking moving to Australia. Okay, wow. I'm glad you guys talk. That's really cool. You must be wealthy with all that analytical skill. Not yet, but it's my gift. Okay, when I was like 19, I sold magazines door to door, and I was one of the best. They printed a publication to the best, the top 10 magazine crew salesmen in the United States, and I was in the top 10. But that didn't lead me anywhere. My talents, my natural born skills have never been utilized until today, thanks to YouTube and crypto and Definity. Because they brought out some stuff I didn't even know I had in me. I didn't know I was a project founder. I didn't know I could create indicators on charts. Thanks Six for that, for teaching me how to actually code it. But I came up with that idea 100% myself. But I couldn't have done it without the nurturing people in my life. Even when I go through shit, Six has been there for me. A lot of you guys, I just hit you up. I'm like, dude, I'm just up to here, man. Like, I don't know. And that's the thing. If you're in crypto, you need to have a support system of people that you can talk to at any time when you're going through some shit, because it's hard sometimes and life will hit you out of nowhere. But if you have that support system, you're smart, and you have that in you, that dog in you. If you got that, you'll be good. So that's funny. Johnny Rocks. Prince. Can we get into open chat now? Hopefully we can get into open chat. Oh, 4 kids. Nice, bro. My mom had 4 kids and my brother has 4 kids too. So that's a nice amount of kids, bro. So just watch those price targets. Remember, we're going to be seeing the market move a lot, but I think we're finally starting to get out of that downtrend. We have upward momentum in the market. If we can get above that 862, I see $10 coming. If we can get to that $10 to $13 area, we could see that go sideways, for October. And then we are going to start to see probably towards the end of November, a really big rally, I think to about $21 to $30. That's just my educated guess, guys. So I don't know, not financial advice. All right, guys, that being said, goodbye and good ICP. Bam!